So Skylar, as part of our tradition, we would like to ask you to come to the podium and provide us with your remarks, please.
I'm still trying to catch my breath right now, so pardon me, guys. Wow, an honor, thank you. I just have to say that I feel it's important that you love what you do, and not that you just love what you do, but that you enjoy what you do, like you're doing what you're meant to be doing. I'm fortunate enough that at 25, I have found my purpose. I have found my place. I love the fumes, the sparks, the bangs and clangs that all come from a welding lab. I know some of you understand over here. I was told when I got out of high school, you need to go to college, you need to get a job, start building that 401k, and then you live happily ever after. But once I started, I realized it really wasn't as easy as it was made out to be. I began college as a nursing major, believe it or not, and I kind of enjoyed the social aspects a little too much, and my grades and GPA started to fall, but I'm not a quitter. So I made the decision to transfer to a college closer to home where I could focus on my studies and complete an Associate of Sciences, all while working my way through school. A few years later, I found myself just living life, waiting tables, when one day I watched a documentary and it was featuring the Burning Man, and in it was a woman holding a sculpture. And I realized right then and there, I can do that. Let me try it. So I started researching welding. Where could I learn to start the trade and the training of it? And I found Savannah Technical College. So a few weeks later, I marched right into student affairs and signed myself up for the mini-mester and dove right into the program. It was on my first day that I met my instructor, my mentor, Mr. Burns. And he said to me, if you like fire, you're gonna love welding. And he wasn't kidding. So, once I got into that cutting class and I put my hand on that torch and I felt that heat on my face and those sparks really started to fly, there was this passion that was ignited within me. You have to understand that my welding training made me a better and more dedicated student. I used to struggle to make a 9 a.m. class. And now I'm showing up at 6:30 a.m. for a 7 a.m. class. I get my tools all set up, I pick out my booth, so when that clock strikes 7, I'm ready to go. I put 110% into everything that I do. Last summer, I was asked to join the team building a carbon steel replica of the SS James Oglethorpe Liberty ship. And in that, I would go to class in the morning, I would stay in the afternoon. I dedicated my 2-week break between summer and fall semester to get that project done. I learned the art of fabrication, and I really enhanced my welding skill outside of the classroom. I was in charge of the fine detail on the ship, and I'm proud to say that it is now on public display in front of the Savannah Convention and Trade Center for our local community to enjoy and the many of tourists that come in and out of our city of Savannah. So when you come to Savannah, come on down, go check it out, because it's pretty cool. But now in my last semester, I've been elected president of our American Welding Society student chapter, as well as was selected to represent Savannah Technical College in the Skills USA Welding Art Sculpture Competition, which I placed second in silver medal in the state of Georgia. I was pretty excited. Technical education truly opened the doors of opportunity for me to be the best welder that I can be. Before graduation, I've already received job offers, many throughout Georgia and across the United States. I know that when I graduate, I'm confident that when I land that first job, I'm gonna know exactly what I'm doing, no matter the task at hand. Welders are in such high demand that I can take my training anywhere. I'm proud to be a part of this generation that is learning a trade that has been around for centuries. So after years of searching for a purpose, I found welding, and I love what I do. My future is on fire. I'm also confident that I will have a career, not just a job, one that I can be proud of, one that I can support myself with, support my family with, and to chart my future. Thanks to technical education. Thank you, guys. Yeah.